Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on the market. So as we said yesterday, the line in the sand is the low of consolidation at this point on SPY, and if we do not break that level, the bulls keep complete control. We have declining volume, tightening range with almost multiple daily inside bars in a row. Today was a daily inside bar. So that tight range is going to break tomorrow very likely, and we're likely to see a bit of an uptick in volume. And this is the range we're watching, the high of the bounce at this point and the low of consolidation over the past couple days. So if we look at that on the 4-hour time frame, it shows a tightening range and the bulls have favor as long as 260.66 does hold. Checking extended hours, we did have a little bit of a pullback after the close. We closed up around 263.50 and we pulled back just below 263 right after the bell rang. But essentially, we can say that if we get a bear break of 260.66, the bears have more follow through than they've had at any point on this bounce. And if we do not break that level, bulls have absolutely nothing to worry about. IWM on the daily time frame is a very similar pattern, also with an inside bar, also with a bullish close up near the high of the day. Bulls want to see a break of 145.76 for continuation tomorrow. If we don't break the low of 143.46, the bulls maintain absolute full control. 4-hour time frame, again, tightening range, and bulls just fine as long as the line in the sand support on this daily time frame does hold. QQQ is going to be the same thing. Daily inside bar closing up right at the high of yesterday, but did not break it. If we hold this level of 160.32, the bulls are just fine, and we have a bit of a ways to go back to the resistance, the recent high of 166.02. That's just under 2% away, but as long as we hold support, bulls keep complete control. XLF on the daily time frame, you guessed it, exact same story as we've seen on everybody else, except not an inside bar. We did break the high of yesterday, so that's even a little bit more bullish than the other setups that we've looked at. And as long as 25.44 holds, the bulls on the daily time frame keep complete control. We had the sideways trading with a double top at 24.55. We had the bull break on the back of earnings with very significant follow through and strong closes. We've seen brief consolidation in a bull flag pattern, and now the bulls are trying to shift that momentum back in their favor. 26.03 resistance and the low of consolidation, key short-term support. VIX, this is the daily, this is the 4-hour. Let's look at the daily. So the daily chart has to hold 17.17 to form a higher low. And looking at it on the 4-hour time frame, we have the low, high of the bounce, which broke resistance, but we did not confirm any trend change. We need the higher low and higher high to confirm that trend change. At this point, the bulls just want to hold that 17.17 level. 22.02 is key resistance, and I would expect that we're likely going to stay in a tightening range as we head into next week. I would doubt that we're going to see a bear break of 17.17 tomorrow. I'm anticipating the bulls will be able to maintain that support into next week. So everybody, aside from VIX here, they're all looking the same. They're all seeing healthy daily consolidation. There's no red flags whatsoever. We're in a market environment where the bears have to prove it to us, and the bears have not done a good job proving anything, so we stick with the trend, and the trend on the daily time frame is bullish. So low of consolidation, key levels. Oil looking very similar to everybody else. Brief 2-day consolidation. Low of consolidation is 51.83 as long as that holds. Bulls are just fine keeping control inside bar today. Bulls want to break 53.44 and head back up to 54.30. If we see a bear break, weekly consolidation will be underway. So that short-term support of 51.83 is key, just like everybody else we looked at. Natural gas. So seeing a bit of a shift in momentum, it also saw a daily inside bar. So daily inside bars everywhere. 4-hour time frame, what the bulls want to see is a break of 317.3. If we do not break that level on this attempt, we're going to look to pull back and form a higher low. And if that is the case, if we fail to break that resistance, the inverse head and shoulders pattern setup will be there with the left shoulder, the head, and if we can't break 317.3 and have to consolidate for a higher low, we'll look for the right shoulder to form, and then we'll look for the potential of that bull break. At this point, the bulls are still in control on this bounce, following through nicely, but it is just a 4-hour lower high if we cannot break 317.3. So personally sitting here all cash, I'd love to see some consolidation overnight and then for the bulls to show up tomorrow morning to give that clear break rather than just a bull break right now into tonight, which would be a little bit extended. I believe the bulls will get more follow through if they do form a 4-hour high or low before that break does occur. So that's going to have my attention tomorrow for sure, as will all those support levels. Bulls looking good. We'll see if they can follow through tomorrow. Otherwise, key support that I just highlighted will be on watch early next week as well. Hope you're well. Do some good things. See you this weekend.